It is still summer here in Australia, and getting up early gives us at least a little bit of time in bearable temperatures before the heat of the day kicks in. While Clint has been working a lot, I take as many opportunities as I can to head out and swing my metal detector in search of that elusive yellow metal. The areas I've been targeting lately are usually situated within a 1 to 2 hour drive. And I've been trying a few new spots by just following existing gravel roads along old workings of past-time gold rushes. Today I'm taking the Minelab GPX 6000 into an area that shows clear evidence of gold having been found in the past. Good morning! I've got my metal detector ready to go. I pulled up at a new spot I've never detected here before, but it looks good. And also, I just drove over some pushings, so it looks promising that at least somebody would have found some gold here before. So that'll give me a little bit of an indicator, and I have found gold in the surrounding as well. So you never know your luck. I'm just gonna give it a go out here. Gives me a starting point, and yeah, I reckon I'll concentrate around the pushings for starters. Yeah, the detector is going crazy around here. I thought it would be a good starting point because I could see all these detector holes around here. But unfortunately, it seems to be all broken up tin. I already got a couple on the magnet here, so that always helps for the quick metal rubbish removal. Shotgun pellets that won't get anything lead, of course not. It's not magnetic, and so isn't gold. But the magnet really helps out here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go a few steps further, maybe even go across this little gully here. The pushing's on the other side, which is what caught my interest just driving past it. Yeah, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I knew it was gonna be a little bit of a hike to get out here, and that's usually when Clint goes to work, so we just have early starts these days. Definitely, a lot quieter on this side of the creek. Another noisy one. Yes, there's heaps of rubbish in this area. But there's gold amongst the rubbish in the area anyway. Not sure about here, but hopefully we can prove it soon. There's a little clump. Yes. Yeah, our target is in this clump here. Here's my scoop. So I'll just break bits off it until I can see what it is. Still in a clump. Looks like an old anthill actually. I have found some gold in this stuff. That's a shotgun pellet. Yep. Could have been a nice nugget. On to the next one. So I've just renewed this 40E permit here for this exploration license for the second time. So we applied for it already. Have had some success out here, so now I just renewed it and can spend some more time out here. Yeah, there are a few little detector scratches in the area, little detector holes, but yeah, there could have also been for rubbish. But I'm just next to the set of pushings here, trying to find signals that are more hidden, like under bushes and trees. No pain, no gain certainly applies to me digging all these targets here today. Unfortunately, where there are old workings, there usually is a lot of rubbish as well.
Still a bit deeper.
You gotta be persistent. and also quick with the retrieval of the targets to raise the chances of finding a bit of gold. Oh, it's lead. It's misformed lead. Oh, yeah, I was really hoping this would have been a nugget. That's all part of the game. There is a bit of rubbish here. We are not necessarily used to much rubbish because usually we operate in areas where not many people have been. But right now in summer, for a few hours swinging, it is just easier to go back to old spots where, yeah, people have been coming for probably 150, 200 years. I'll concentrate on signals like this one. I'm not going to dig any more screamers and surface targets. Of course, I could miss a big nugget as well that way, but the chances are that low that I'd rather concentrate on the ones that are more convincing to be gold, because I can only dig so and so many targets a day. It's definitely over 50. The gold was playing hard to get out here, but I was convinced there should be detectable nuggets amongst the scattered trash, so I continued digging one buried signal after the other. Oh, it's the tiniest slither of tin. I should have used my magnet first before I put the dirt in the scoop, so magnet would have picked that up a lot quicker. Rubbish. Plenty of it. Yeah, this one was just a bullet casing. It's the first bottle almost empty already. I go through about 3 of these in a day, and that's still not enough. It is very important to stay hydrated out here and have little breaks in the shade. Because I didn't want to give up on this spot yet, I continued looking for quieter signals. Yeah, you can see the pushings over there. I'm just at the edge of them, under a bush again, with a signal that's still in the hole. Only very faint at the beginning, so one of those signals I've been looking for. Still in there. Chances are growing bigger and bigger here that it's going to be a bit of gold, because it's way deeper than my previous targets. Oh, still in there, right against the back wall. Fingers crossed. Oh yes! Oh, how nice! Oh, hang on. Is it gold? Is it a shot? It's not. Yes! Definitely gold! Probably close to half a gram actually. $100. Nice! Oh! Well, I'm glad that plan worked out. Looking for the quieter, deeper ones. Speaking about deeper ones, that was just on the verge that I could hear it with the 6. I should technically do this area with the 7 now, which I got in the car as well. But for now, I'll just continue with the 6. It's been good. Found a nice chunk. Way bigger than the average we've been finding, by the way. Yeah, we've been finding a lot of tiny bits of fly specks, but they all add up, and when you dig about 50 to 100 holes in a day, of course there's rubbish amongst those, but they do add up. I'm glad that today there's a bit more weight in one of these. First bit of gold for the day. Well, let's hope they keep on coming. And of course, just to make sure, I test if there are any more targets in the hole. That's not the case. My spirits were lifted after I dug up this nice nugget.
so I continued looking for signals that didn't sound too trashy. I really worked hard and it was starting to heat up.
It's noisy ground. I'll fill it back in. Oh, sweat in my eyes. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit warm. And this one here, unfortunately, it's just a nail. Yeah, didn't think it was gold, it was just me being optimistic.
A bit of optimism sometimes helps to convince myself to keep on going. It worked out this time, because the gold started showing itself not long after.
No way, this is a bit of gold. I never expected that. But how nice. Another good slither, good size one. Probably 0.3 of a gram or something. And it's right on the track where I drove over the creek crossing here earlier today. Driving over the gold. Wouldn't be the first time, and yeah, I really thought it was something rubbishy on this track here, which goes across this gully. Nice. Oh, I'm starting to struggle a bit. It's yeah, probably 40 degrees by now. I've been out here for a few hours. Got the 2 bits of gold now, very good. I can't really see because there's a lot of sweat in my eyes. Another good point, I found the other bit just across here. So I'll keep on concentrating around these 2 finds here now. So hopefully we'll get another one before I gotta call it quits. So I've got another signal here. Where is it? Just down here where this little wash is. And that's the other piece just over there, so not too far. Could be another piece of gold. Oh, shallow. I'm hitting the decomposing bedrock already. Can't see any gold. Oh, yes I can. Yes I can. That'll be another bit of gold. Nice. How noisy this one was. Not far from the second one I got earlier. Actually just 5 minutes ago. Whoa. Very nice. It's good when, yeah, you're persisting in either rough temperatures or conditions or whatever it may be, and then still finding gold. It's a good reward for putting up with the rest of it, including the flies. But yeah, in general, considering that I haven't actually detected right here before, this is going very well, and yeah, the chunks are definitely bigger than average out here, which is, yeah, really good to see actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the car a bit closer because I'll definitely be working around here now. I didn't want to park it directly on the pushings or around it because I didn't know where I was going to find gold. Now that I know, I might as well bring it a little bit closer, be a little bit closer to shade. I'm running out of shade out here, and also to my water supply. And then hopefully I'll be back in a minute finding more gold. So after walking around and not getting much, well, heaps of rubbish signals anyway, no gold, I came back to the spot on the track where I got these 2 bits of gold right next to each other, and apparently I didn't detect here properly because now I've got another signal here somewhere. It's only shallow ground here. Powdery. Moved it already. Is it gold or not? I'm gonna say yes. Well, ah, yes. I just thought it was going to be bigger. But I'll take it. It's gold. Number 4 maybe? Nice. They're not getting any bigger here, but looking at the gold price, they don't have to. Because, you know, with all of these little ones, quite quickly you can rake up a bit of money, which is quite amazing. Nice. Well, it sounds too good to be true, but there's another signal here, just in the vicinity of those other, was it 3? Yeah, 3 bits. The other one was on the other side, so... Oh, now I've been talking too much and I forgot where the signal is. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound all that convincing. Might be gold after all. Oh, I'm just not functioning 100% anymore, I don't think. I've had several breaks, plenty of water. Oh, I can see gold! But yeah, it is very hot. Here. Tiny. No wonder I almost lost it. Nice! Well, it's pretty good, this little spot here. Never would I have thought that I found something like that today. 5 little bits. There you go. Not too bad. Probably not quite a gram, but maybe half a gram. So I'm definitely happy with that. And I've got a good spot to come back to, which means that it's just getting too hot for me out there. I've got an hour and a half to drive home, so I'll enjoy that. I'll crank the aircon in here. Luckily that's fixed by now. I've really been enjoying going out detecting, even if it's just for a few hours because of the heat, but still, a few hours swinging a detector still raised my chances of finding gold, and I ended up with 5 little bits in a very heavily worked area, and trashy as well. So usually I try and avoid too trashy areas because the amount of targets that I gotta dig to find a bit of gold are usually very high. Like the rubbish outweighed the gold very far. Sorry, dogs are just being noisy rolling in the grass. I'm very glad that I persisted out there because 5 bits of gold that I didn't have this morning, it all helps to put the next load of fuel into the car. Especially in these times, it's been going a bit crazy and I might have to stick around in closer areas a bit more often. But nevertheless, I really can't complain about these 5 bits and I will spend more time out there. But now let's have a look what these bits weigh. See how much I ended up with. Yeah, I definitely say it's less than a gram. And this tiny little slither, is that even gonna recognize it? Oh yeah, 0.06. 0.14, so yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be a gram, I don't think. 0.25. Dogs. Get 2 of them. So we're up to 0.28 of a gram and there's still 2 bits left here. 0.52 and the biggest one, oh, it is going over a gram. 1.05. that's actually surprising. I did not think we'd make it there, but even better, that's over $200 of gold, and it will definitely pay for a tank of diesel for the troop carrier. So that's very good. I'm actually quite happy about that. And yeah, I don't know, am I keen to go back there, right there tomorrow? Maybe I will stay in that area, but have a scout around and maybe look for a less trashy area. If you want to tag along again next time, make sure you give this video the thumbs up. Give it a hype if you enjoyed it. Stay safe out there. I'll see you next week.